Peace, love, energy, and infinite life, family. One love to all my beautiful Atlanteans, Semitic, and Aborigines. All love, and one love to all my beautiful Atlanteans Indians. How's everybody doing today? Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Hope everyone's starting the day off beautiful, strong, and positively motivated. You know, we don't need no one to motivate us. We motivate ourselves. Natural warriors. How's everyone doing this rising, this beautiful rising? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's doing good. All right. Today, I'm going to touch on a topic of Agenda 21. And now they changed it to, well, it's basically the same thing, but the name has changed. Agenda 21 or Agenda 2030. They've been formulating this plan for the longest. This Agenda 21 is to assist their New World Order, which has already been in play. They're going to lie and try to say Agenda 21 is to help the planet, help the people, help stop global warming. But let me be the first to tell you, well, not the first, because I know I'm not the first. Shout out to Snowden. Shout out to David Icke. Shout out to William Cooper. Shout out to all the whistleblowers, who's on a run or who's being looked at as they're, crazy. But obviously, they're not crazy. This world we live in is beautiful, but the people that's trying, who has the image that they're running it, is insane. They're crazy. So, with that said, Agenda 21, aka Agenda 2030, is basically about depopulation. When you look up the Georgia Guidestones, Google it, YouTube it, search it, the Georgia Guidestones. In the Baphomet statue in Arkansas. These are monuments for the New World Order, or as you can call it, Agenda 21. Bill Gates is also part of Agenda 21. They're going to butter you up and try to say, oh, it'll help the world, we're going to help bring the cities to sustainable cities where we can watch them. Basically, they want to put cameras everywhere. They want your lives on 25/8 hour surveillance, not no 24/7, 25/8. If anybody told you it was 24 hours in a day and 8 days in a week, they lied to you. Because that thing go full circle, infinite timing. So, with that said, this is quite deep and quite serious because they're really trying to push this. And it's basically to implement the destruction of Earth's sovereignty for one world government. This is real. They're really trying to get a one world government where the indigenous people of the land won't hold the water. They're going to try to make it as though the indigenous people have no say-so because the whole world is ran by one government. So they're trying to implement things to make it look like they need a new world order. They're trying to implement things to look like they need to have a more sustainable and a more just secure, what's the other word for it? Surveillance. They want to surveillance everything. They want to have cameras everywhere. They want to know where everything you're doing, every part of your lives. And that goes against our human rights, our natural living human rights as natural living entities. For a foreign corporation to infringe on our free will or free right to live, to travel, they're impeding on all of our rights, And we got to know we have laws of the land and natural living rights that supersedes any of these so-called policies that this United States corporation calls laws. You got to understand you're not a citizen to their state. Stop thinking you're a citizen or you're going to be under their umbrella. They're going to presume to have a contract of jurisdiction over you because you're consenting to be a citizen to their estate. That's the main thing we must not do. That's why it's so important to know your nationality. That's why it's so important to know who you are. That's why it's so important to know if you're of the land or not. More than likely, 10 times out of 10, you're of the land. I'm talking to my people, my Coppertone, autonomous ones. This ain't going out for everybody. You know you are. Only for the autonomous ones, the ones that's sovereign to the land. So stop letting people claim to be you while you're claiming to be something else. You're not black, you're not African. Stop claiming to be a foreigner on your own land. The more you don't claim your land, the more that they think they can do whatever they want on their land. We gotta step up. Start letting them know we're not rocking for that. You know, start calling Homeland Security. Start calling the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Start calling the Department of Interior Affairs. Start going up there. Start asking questions. Start demanding your shit. You know, go up to buy the certificate of records. Change your nationality on public record. Correct it. Correct your nationality. Correct your public records. Correct your information. Make sure you're not being labeled as a citizen, as a black thing, as a made-up African American. So important and so vital to know who you are. So you must understand that knowing your nationality is the most important thing. Because your life will be so much better, so much easier once you are living by your laws, by your health, by your peace, by your freedom. But like I said, we're not going to be able to get to that part until we get these corporations off and until we start challenging these jurisdictions in court of these corporations, of these people, of these so-called leaders, of these so-called owners, you know, especially these private owners. Who are you to tax me on my own land? I got to start questioning, start calling the IRS, start calling Social Security, start letting them know, dude, I'm not a citizen. Stop illegally taxing me. Like, you can tell them you're going to sue them, which I recommend. You gotta let them know it's not a game. You're going to sue them in court. You're going to let them know this is my shit. You fucked up. You knew who I was. There's nothing about me that say I'm African. I'm clearly look like an Indian. You know, you have no proof that I'm from Africa. So what are we saying here? Or my proof that I'm in America is right here. I'm living in America. I was born in America. And majority of my family was born in America. My mother's mother, my mother's mother's mother, my mother's mother's mother, my mother's mother, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So that said, who are they to challenge or question you when you are the burden of proof? Your just so existence is your burden of proof. Let her know about you are a victim of paper genocide. Well, it says right here you're considered African American. I am a victim of paper genocide. Straight up, they can't have. When they pull that card, you ring with that goddamn Joker card. Paper genocide. That is one of our greatest remedies. When they try to say, "But you already contracted," or "You already do," I'm a victim of paper genocide. I know who I am now. That's what you tell them. And tell them they want to challenge that, you'll take their ass to court too. You got to get comfortable with these courts. Y'all got to get comfortable with these laws. I got to understand this is real. Because even with this Agenda 21 and this depopulation and all this, they're depopulating by chemtrails in the sky, genetically modified food, diseases and vaccines. Like, look at China. Like, look at the outbreak that's happened over there, the coronavirus, the Ebola virus. They create these things for mass depopulation. They create wars for mass depopulation. Back in the day, we didn't have this much gunpowder and nuclear weapons and chemical warfare and mental genocide for like to destroy the planet or destroy each other. We was living quite well. But now that we got these distractions, it's pretty hard if you don't know where to look to know that you're being hoodwinked, bamboozled, enslaved on your own land. There's a remedy. There's a way out of this, and that's knowing who you are. There's no, oh, we always knew there was something, but there ain't nothing we can do. Yes, there is. You need to understand your worth and how much power you have. You being autonomous will supersede our laws of the land, supersedes any of their laws in courts, any of their policies, any of their contracts. You just gotta know how to move, and it's time to move. It's time to move. It's time to move. So with that said, you guys, this Agenda 21 that they're now calling Agenda 2030, we've been hearing about it. You know about it. It's time to do something about it. We have the power. It's time to get up and do something. It's not time to complain and whine about it. It's time to do something. We can really do something, you guys. Just keep calling these people. Just keep hitting these people. Let's hit these courts. Let's keep gathering this knowledge. It's infinite. And just the little that we got now, bring us back. Get us the land back. Get these illegal corporations off your ass. Get these policy enforcers from kidnapping your children, from kidnapping you, from disrespecting you. Let them know. Go to the police department. Go to your community center. Go just start going to these places, your sheriff office, and letting them know. Yeah, we're autonomous. So I'm letting you know now, if I see you illegally detaining someone on the side of the road, you know, we can assist our fellow Indian. There's no laws against that. They haven't committed a crime. If they haven't damaged property, harmed property, or stolen property, we can pull up and video record that. We can let them know, you know, you got the freedom to record wherever we want, you know. We're just doing it for the safety because we see illegal actions being upheld by someone with a gun going up to an Indian in a car that's freely traveling on their own land. And we see that there's no way while you're in your car and they're in your car that you can see that they're damaged, harmed, or stolen property. You know? They have the right to see their accusers. I don't see no one there on the phone calling them on them. I just see you follow them down the street and pull them over because they violated some imaginary policy. Because you think they're a citizen of the state and that a corporation owns their vehicle or owns their private conveyance, knowing damn well a corporation holds no jurisdiction over a natural living entity. So who are you to tell that person what they can or cannot do in their own personal private property? You dig? It's that simple. It's that simple. These people are in our house trying to put their hands on our things. Don't let them touch your toys. Don't let these strangers come in your house, eat your cornbread, and grab your toys, you feel me? Don't let these strangers come in your house and grab your grandmother by the pussy. Don't do it. Don't do it. I gotta start carrying this shit like it really is. We're being colonized and genocide on our own land. So you guys must defend and protect yourself at any means necessary. Y'all gotta start relying on the next person to help you. You have the power, you have the energy, you have the strength to self-educate yourself and find out. There's other people out here you're going to learn from that you're going to teach yourself. That's just the glory of it. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of this knowledge. That's the beauty of this fight. We're natural-born warriors, and we're going to win this shit. It starts with us. It starts with us applying pressure, because I be goddamn. So with that said, you all, peace, love, energy, and light. I love you all. I don't care who you are. I don't have any children, so all the children out here in the Americas, all my children, I know the parents don't know no better, so that's why I'm teaching the children. I'm teaching the parents. Simple as that. It takes a village, y'all. We live for each other. All we have is each other. Peace, love, and light. One love. Shout out to all my Aquariuses. Hey.